everyone, I can't wait to test your hockey games with you. Remember, these are our 2 goals for the wall. 1, keep the ball in the game. 2, push the ball in the goal after colliding with the side wall. We're going to do a test for each of these goals. Take a minute to think about what might be a good test to keep the ball in the game. Pause the video. I'm sure you had some different ideas, but one idea is we could play the game and observe if the ball stays in the game. Let's play the game for the same amount of time. Let's all play our games for 2 minutes and notice whether the ball stays in the game. If you are able, print this sheet. Where it says, "Did the ball stay in the game?" draw a picture to show if your ball stayed in the game. Otherwise, you can record your results on plain paper.
Hello everybody, so this is my game that I made today, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So I made the walls out of cereal boxes, and so I made these little things, you see, these things, and see, you take strips of cardboard and you bend them, and then you put one side under and one side at the top, and then you tape them on, and you do that for each wall you make. And so then I said that like on the side, since the cereal boxes, it's like a hockey rink or something, I said these were like the ads at the hockey rink. If you ever saw hockey or like basketball, there's like ads on the side. So I said those were like the ads. You don't have to do that, but I just kind of said it. And so it's like a hockey rink, but for little people.
Awesome, and we're going to play the game for 2 minutes and keep track if the ball stays in the game.
My ball stayed in the game.
Pause the video to play your game and record your results. How did it go? One thing to keep in mind is that when engineers test their solution, it does not always work how they thought it would. That's okay. The important thing is that they use the test to make their design better. Use this sentence to talk about your test.
My hockey game did or did not keep the ball in the game because.
Elizabeth, would you like to try it?
Sure. My hockey game did keep the ball in the game because the walls were surrounded all around the ball, so the ball hit them and went into the goal.
Pause the video to talk about your test. Next, we need to test whether the ball can go in the goal after it collides with a side wall. How do you think we can do this? Pause the video to think about it. You probably had an idea, something like hitting the ball against the side wall and seeing if you can get it to go in the goal. Let's do that. Push your ball into a side wall and see if it goes into the goal. You can test it more than once. Draw a picture to show what happened when you push the ball into the side wall. Pause the video to test out your game. As I said before, don't worry if your side wall did not work as you wanted it to. Let's talk about your game. What worked well? What did not work well? What would you change? Use these 3 sentences to talk about your game. My wall worked well because, my wall did not work well because, I would change. Elizabeth, do you want to try it?
Sure. My wall did not work well because whenever you tried to score, the ball would tip like that. But I would change the cup, do some tape on the back.
Great. Pause the video to talk about your game. Thanks for helping Ada solve her problem. You designed a great hockey game for Ada. You are quite the engineer. And you were a special type of engineer called a sports engineer. You can read about another sports engineer in the book Tennis Tests. In the next video, Ada has a new challenge for us.
Can't wait!